When logging in to the Host app for the first time, you will be presented with the main floor view. Pressing the picture avatar in the upper right-hand corner allows the current user to log off. Doing so will cause a user login screen to appear. All users with host access appear at the bottom of the login screen. Pressing one of the users puts their name at the top of the screen. Entering the correct PIN, personal identification number, for this user will grant the user access back into the program. In the main floor view, to begin assigning servers to tables, press the Server Mode button with the bell icon in the right-hand panel below the picture avatar button. In the left-hand panel, 3 column choices will appear: Active, Inactive, and Schedule. The Active panel shows no servers, as no servers have yet been assigned. When Inactive is pressed, all of the servers available to be assigned to tables are displayed. To manually assign servers to tables or sections, press a server to select them. Doing so will highlight that server. Next, press the tables you wish to assign this server to, and the tables will be outlined with the server's color. The server will automatically be transferred from inactive to active. Repeat this process until all of the desired table assignments have been made. In Server Mode, in the Active tab, select a server by pressing them. 3 buttons will appear below the server's box. Pressing the Swap button will display all of the servers in the inactive list. Press the server that you wish to replace the current server with. This server is now in the Active tab and is assigned to the tables of the prior server. Pressing the Relieve button will remove the server from all of their assigned tables. Pressing the Cut button will remove the server from their assigned tables that are empty, but leave a dotted line around those tables that still have guests. When the guests are cleared, the color around the dotted line table will also be removed, cutting the server. In the main floor view, press the orange waitlist button with the walking person and the clock at the bottom right of the main floor. An onboarding screen will appear, enabling the user to 1. Select a party size. 2. Select section to find the location desired by the guest, or first available. 3. Confirm or adjust the wait time quote provided by the app. The system-provided quote can be adjusted using the arrow keys. 4. Enter a mobile phone number for texting guests when their table is ready. Or 5. Enter name only by using the blue button in the bottom right corner when a guest does not have a cell phone. Once the phone number or name has been entered, press the blue arrow at the right. A waitlist profile screen will appear. You can press the red button to cancel, or any blue button to modify the status, time, and table assignment of the guest. If the guest is not already in the app database, the first name and/or last name of the guest will need to be entered by the host. You can also correct the name or add an email for a guest by pressing that field and entering the information. Within the waitlist profile, you can tap on party flags in the right panel and enter reservation notes to develop a profile for the guest's visit. Once finished, press the X in the upper right corner to close the profile. Guests will be placed in the waitlist in the left panel in the main floor, either A, in arrival order, or B, in order of next guest to be sat, depending on which setting management has selected for use in the Host app web portal. During a busy shift, the list of reservations and waitlist parties may get very long. To view all of the parties in a left to right wrapping format, touch and hold on the waitlist panel and slowly drag from left to right. All of the parties will follow in wrapping order. To put the waitlist back, touch and hold the right side of the panel and slowly drag back to the left. All of the parties will start falling into place in the left-hand panel. With a 12.9-inch iPad Pro, approximately 70 parties will be visible at one time. And with a standard 9.7-inch iPad, approximately 40 parties will be visible at one time. Guests with valid mobile numbers can be sent a table-ready text by tapping the guest in the waitlist to select them and then pressing the green page button at the top of the screen. A pulse logo will appear in the waitlist bubble indicating that this guest has been paged. A timer in the green page box will track the time elapsed since the last time a text was sent. Guests can respond by texting a 1 to the text letting the host know that the guest is on my way. Doing so will cause a purple check mark to appear over the guest's avatar in the Host app. This indicates that the guest is on their way and should arrive at the host stand shortly. If the guest texts back a 2 to cancel, the waitlist bubble will either turn red and say user canceled or disappear from the waitlist, depending on the setting management has chosen in the Host app web portal. To acknowledge a red user canceled bubble, you simply have to touch it. Viewing a canceled user is possible by going to the schedule view in combined mode. Guests who do not provide a mobile number cannot be paged. The green page button will not appear for guests who are put on the waitlist by name only. Restoring a guest that has been canceled or no-showed from the waitlist can be accomplished by following these steps. 1. From the main floor, press the Schedule button in the upper left-hand corner. 2. Make sure the Schedule view is in combined mode using the eyeball icon at the top right. 3. In Schedule view, scroll down until you find the party. Note that the status will display as Restaurant Canceled, User Canceled, No Show, or Walkout. 4. Tap the guest and the party profile will appear. 5. Press the green Restore button in the upper left-hand corner. 6. The guest party will be returned to the waitlist exactly as they were prior to being removed.
Once you've logged in, you'll be in the main floor view in waiting mode, indicated by the house icon just below the profile avatar. The left-hand toolbar from top to bottom displays the profile avatar, 5 mode buttons comprising wait mode, upcoming mode, seated mode, servers mode, and schedule mode. 3 action buttons comprising the green reservation onboarding button, the yellow waitlist onboarding button, and the takeout notification onboarding button. And the wait timer, which when selected, displays the estimated wait time for every party size and every section of the restaurant. Immediately to the right of the toolbar is the wait list. This list will contain all upcoming reservations as well as waitlist parties and takeout notification parties added during open hours. At the top of the waitlist is a filter for trimming the waitlist down to show just the relevant items. Just below the primary filter is a party size filter that will display only the items on the waitlist that relate to the party size filter selected. At the top of the screen will be a server rotation that will appear once servers have been assigned to tables in the table layout, which occupies the space below the server rotation and to the right of the waitlist. In this current state, with all the tables grayed out, even though the restaurant may be open according to the open hours programmed, there are no tables available for seating and all the sections and tables are considered to be closed or unavailable. To verify which sections are open and which are closed, tap the wait timer button at the very bottom of the toolbar. As you can see here, there are 3 sections and each one of them is closed for every party size. To prepare to receive guests, servers need to be assigned to tables. However, before doing so, all of the reservations currently populating the waitlist need to be reviewed for their confirmation status. Spot on Reserve automatically delivers need to be assigned to tables. By selecting the server's mode, the waitlist header is replaced with a button that can be adjusted to display active servers, inactive servers, and scheduled servers. The active display is currently blank because there are no servers currently assigned to tables. Selecting inactive displays every server that is currently employed by the restaurant and available for assignments to tables. Assigning servers to tables manually is quick and easy and allows for sections to be made up on the fly. To do so, simply select a server in the inactive list by tapping them. Then tap on all the tables you wish to assign to this server. If you accidentally tap in the black area surrounding the tables, this will deselect the server. You will have to reselect them to continue. Once you have your active servers assigned to tables, there are several action buttons you can use in managing each server. Selecting an active server will reveal a tab with a swap, relieve, and cut option. Selecting swap will reveal all scheduled and unscheduled servers that you can choose to take the existing server's place in the active tab. Selecting relieve will remove the server from all their assigned tables on the floor. Selecting cut will remove the server from their assigned tables on the floor except those that still have guests. These tables will have a dashed line around them indicating the server has been cut. When those remaining guests tables are cleared, the server will be removed from active status. Selecting schedule will allow you to add servers to the schedule for the day. Tap the schedule server button to add servers to the day's schedule one at a time. In the list and at the top of the screen, the servers are listed in the server rotation order. Below each server's name are server statistics that quantify from left to right the tables served and cleared, the people served and cleared, the last time the server section was sat, the tables currently being served, the people currently being served. Monitoring these numbers assists a host team in making sure that servers are not double sat and that the floor is balanced so that no one server has too many tables and guests. It also helps the host team make sure that all servers have had access to serving a similar number of tables and guests for the entire shift. If a server is new and has a table limit, this is also displayed so they are to seat and manage guests. When the first guest comes in, the guest can be directly set as there is no need to put them on the wait list. To directly seat a guest, tap on the table that will fit the size of the guest party and that is in the section of the server who is first in the rotation. The table will be filled with a blue color and a timer and progress bar, which represents an estimate of how long that guest will occupy that table. The server who is just assigned to this table, Bradley Cooper, has now moved to the back of the server rotation. If your Spot on Reserve system is not connected with your restaurant point of sale, the table color will advance from blue to yellow to red as the mealtime progress bar fills from left to right. This will provide the host team with an idea of where that guest is in their dining experience, the beginning, middle, or end. If the host team wants to provide better insights as to exactly where each guest is in their meal experience, they can do table checks and tap each table, exposing a series of icons ranging from drinks to appetizers to main course to dessert to check drop. The second to last icon that looks like a blob is used for integrated with the Spot on restaurant point of sale. A ticket will be launched in the point of sale where the guest is sat. All of the guest data will be visible on that ticket. And all of the table dining progress flags will automatically display on the table in reserve as items are ordered by the guests and entered by the server. If it is your restaurant policy to gather a number for each guest prior to seating, or if all the tables for a particular party size have been taken, then it is time to start a wait list. Tap the waitlist onboarding button, which is the orange button with the walking person icon in the lower left corner of the toolbar, and the waitlist onboarding screen will appear. Working from the left side first, tap on the party size, adjust the wait time, and confirm the section the guest would like to sit in. The reserve system will provide an estimated wait time based on the guest currently sat, the number of guests on the waitlist, and other factors. But this estimate still requires the host to review it for accuracy. A little warning here, if the guest changes the party size or the section requested, the wait time should be reviewed again for accuracy and may need to be modified. Lastly, the guest phone number is entered. If the guest is in the SpotOn database, their name will come up with the waitlist profile. If not, the guest's first and last name will need to be entered. If the guest does not have a cell phone, the Enter Name Only button at the bottom of the keyboard can be used to add this guest to the waitlist. On the left side of the waitlist profile, additional guests can be added for identification. The history of this waitlist can be accessed. The date and time this guest joined the waitlist is shown but cannot be altered. The party size is shown and can be modified. The estimated wait time is shown and can be modified. The estimated meal duration is shown and can be modified. The suggested table is shown and can be modified. Dining notes can be added but not modified once saved. The estimated meal duration is important to adjust if the party looks like they may stay longer or has stated that they need to leave at a specific time due to another engagement. Adjusting the estimated meal duration will help keep the system wait time quotes accurate, the progress bar accurate, and reservation capacity accurate. At the bottom left side of the profile, the blue button provides the statuses that can be used for this party, and the red button are the cancellation options to be used if necessary. On the upper right side of the profile is a guest history button, revealing the visit history of this guest and all the information collected. Using the edit pencil, the guest details can be modified and saved. Below the guest details are the permanent guest notes. These guest notes can only be edited by an administrator in the Reserve web portal. Additional notes can be added by using the new guest note button. All notes are time and date stamped with the user name. In the lower section, party flags can be used to define and enhance the guest experience. Turn you to the waiting mode view. The waitlist card has all the information gathered when the guest was onboarded, including the time the guest onboarded, the time waited over the time quoted, in this example, in the green oval, 1 minute waited over 10 minutes quoted. This green oval will turn red when the time waited exceeds the time quoted. The guest name, the first available and birthday icons, the party size, the table number suggested, the note icon, indicating that there are notes to be reviewed, the black page button for paging the guest when their table is ready, and the blue seat button for seating the guest at the suggested table. The suggested table will pulse when the waitlist card is selected, and it will have a lock with a W with the expected time of seating below it for reference. This guest can be sat at the suggested table or seated at any other table by tapping that table when the waitlist card is selected. All tables that can accommodate that party size will be illuminated, while tables that are too small will be dimmed. When the guest is sat, if there are any event flags associated with this party, such as a birthday, those flags will follow the party to the table and appear in the lower right side of the table. To view the guest's name for parties sat at tables, select the seated button in the toolbar, and all the names of the guests will be displayed. If no guest information was collected, the table is anonymous. If a guest at a table asks to be moved to a different table, press and hold on the additional table until a white dot appears under your finger, then drag that white dot to the table where the original party is sitting and release. The joined tables will have a dotted line and a chain link between them, indicating they represent one party. When adding additional people to a seated party, the original party information needs to be adjusted. In this, party flags assigned, status, and table number. Each hour there is a banner containing the number of covers every 15 minutes, and the total covers during that hour. From this list, any reservation or wait list that has been canceled in any way during that current day can be restored by opening the reservation or wait list profile and tapping the Restore button in the bottom left corner. Restoring a reservation or wait list puts everything back as if the cancellation never occurred. At the top left side of the screen, the list view can be toggled to a grid view. Each square represents a time. Support FAQ will take you to selections in red pertaining to closing down the host stand at the end of the day. When it's time to close down the host stand at the end of the night and you are no longer taking guests, there is a fast and easy way to clear all the tables and remove all the server assignments. To do this, tap on the profile avatar in the upper left corner, Then select Clear All Tables. You will get a warning message that this cannot be undone. If you are sure, tap Yes. You will see the system clear all the tables. Next, return to the profile avatar and select Clear All Server Assignments. Once again, you will get a warning message that this cannot be undone. Executing this will not only relieve all servers on the floor, but also clear all scheduled servers and server charts currently being used. If you are sure, tap Yes. You will see the system remove all the servers in the rotation. Now the iPad is reset to where it was when you began this training and is ready for use tomorrow.